All the glory, all the praise goes to forever eternal, double honors Yahweh, forever eternal, double honors Yahweh ben Yahweh, the seven archangels and the 400 million sign angels, Barakatah, favor and peace, hallelujah. King Y Vessel, aka Yah Vessel, on this so-called Saturday, October 29th, 2022. And I'm doing this show, I did a show Friday evening, or you can say Friday evening or Friday night. I did it last night or last evening, this past, before this day. Yes, it's a pre-record on this so-called Saturday, October 29th, 2022. But I did this show last night and stuff, so, or last evening and stuff. So this is King Y Vessel, aka Yah Vessel, here, and talk about a few things. This is pre-recorded, and this is 144 episode of the YV Yah Vessel podcast show. And just see you caught on that see that you caught on to my last few shows, and my last few poetries. I Monday on all poetry I did go to King Y Vessel, search any King Y Vessel on allpoetry.com, because people consider poetry kind of corny and boring, but mostly corny and whack and stuff. But I do poem, a guy like me doing poetry. Yes, Monday I did a poetry called "What's the Purpose of Being in a Relationship?" Let's find out. Go check that out. That was Monday poetry show. Tuesday poetry show was called Feminist Males, Not Men. Feminist Males, Not Men. That was Tuesday show, poetry on all poetry. My poetry, King Y Vessel. Wednesday I did Broke Women. Broke Women. That poetry called Broke Women. Go check that poetry out. That's something that probably interested to y'all on my poetry, allpoetry.com. And Thursday I did We Are Clones. That was spiritual and deep and biblical and stuff like that. We Are Clones. Check that out. That was Thursday. Then yesterday, Friday, I did a poetry called "Are the Roles Are the Roles Being Reversed?" Reversed. Are the roles being reversed? Reversed. That was my poetry for yesterday, Friday. And I don't do poetry on Saturday and Sunday like that unless missed a day, or it's something I had to talk about. Urgent emergency poetry. That's the only time I do it on Saturday and Sunday. Other than that, I don't usually do poetry on Saturday and Sunday, or unless I missed a day doing poetry and stuff, and I caught it doing other things I had to do and stuff. This show gonna be called because it's pre-recorded. This show gonna be called. I had quoted this yesterday. Negativity brings failure, but positivity brings greatness. That's gonna be the name of my show, pre-record show. Negativity brings failure, but positivity brings greatness and stuff like that. So basically, about myself, yeah, I accomplished my goals. I strive, I elevate, motivate, and encourage others to do it and stuff. It ain't about being rich. It ain't about having the most cars and the most women and the most houses and stuff, big mansions and stuff like that. It's not about that. That's materialism, watches and jewelry and stuff. That's all of Satan's blessing, because Yahweh favors, and I'd rather have favor than blessed, favor over blessed and stuff. And I'm not blessed. I'm favored, highly favored and stuff. Yeah. And I'm not blessed and highly favored. No, I'm just highly favored, not blessed. Um, yeah, I don't even like that word blessed. Anyway, yeah. Oh, my radio show I did this week. My My Monday radio show I did, let's say Sunday. My Sunday radio show I did, oh yeah, my Sunday radio show I did pre-record called Women Proven to Be Having Women Proven to Have a Masculine Attitude Makes Them Weak, Modern Day Women. That was Sunday. Monday I did let's see what I did Monday. Monday I did, oh, what the hell I did Monday? Monday, what radio show Monday? Monday, did I do a radio show Monday? I think I did a radio show Monday. Yeah, I did a radio show Monday. I did, damn, I forgot what radio show I did already. Monday I did a radio show, let me see. Dang, I be forgetting sometimes. I know all my boys been on a radio show. Mm-hmm. Hold on, yeah. Hold on, bear with me for a minute. Bear with me for a minute. Bear with me for a minute. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bear with me for a minute. Yeah, bear with me for a minute. Oh, is I wrong in voicing my opinion? That what it was. Is I wrong for voicing my opinion? Is I wrong for voicing my opinion? Yeah, was I wrong for voicing my opinion? I didn't do a show Tuesday. I did a show Wednesday called Stop Making Excuses. That was Wednesday show on my Spreaker. Again, Sunday I did a Spreaker show pre-recorded called Women Proven to Have a Masculine Attitude Makes Them Weak, Modern Day Women. That was Sunday. We pre-recorded. Monday I did Yes, I'm Wrong for Voicing My Opinion. That was Monday. Sunday, Monday. Yeah. I didn't do a show Tuesday. I did a show Wednesday. Wednesday show called, I did a live one. I think Yes, I'm Wrong for Voicing My Opinion was live. Then Wednesday I did a live show called Stop Making Excuses. Then Thursday I did a show called Salvation Spiritual Realm. That was Thursday show. And Friday show, which was last night, I did a live last night called Solomon Going All Over Again Americas and stuff. Yeah. And that was the shows I did for the week of Spreaker and stuff. Yeah, it's easy to download and get into your desktop or your laptop and stuff. And yeah. Yeah, once you positive and you achieve, you have greatness in you and stuff, you can say like you could do music and stuff, and you do beats and you produce it, you direct it, and you do music, and you write your lyrics and stuff. Cause a lot of people ghostwrite their shit. And let's say you do engineering. You're good at engineering. You're good at equipment and stuff like that. You know how to fix things. You know how to go do things and stuff. And yeah, maintenance and stuff like that. And you achieve greatness, but you got to do things on your own independently and stuff. I can talk about my accomplishments all I want, and I already talked about it a few times on my radio show and my poetry and stuff. But I ain't gonna talk about me so much right now. But God gave you the talents and the gifts and stuff to do certain things and stuff. And some people made to do things, some people not made to do things. Some people need a coach. Some people still need somebody to tell them this and that, and some people can do it on their own. Some people do it on their own and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. And so yeah. That's that. That's that for real. uh Yeah, that's that. And we sit back and enjoy the shows and stuff. But it's a 144 episode of YAH'S podcast show, and the 144 is not presented yet, but they hear it, but they set in place, just like the dark angels set in place, and the archangels set in place. Because some of the archangels are 3 foot tall, some of the archangels are 4 foot tall, some of the archangels are 8 foot tall, and some of them and so a lot of angels can morph themselves to humans, can morph themselves to clone humans and stuff. And Aponion gonna cause turmoil for 6 months, 5 months for the 2/3 and stuff. The 2/3 are Hebrews, the 2/3 are Israelite, and 2/3 are Gentiles, are all ethnicity, not just so-called Caucasian individuals. All ethnicity besides Hebrew, they're not Hebrew. They're considered Gentiles and stuff. And yeah, it's gonna cause pain here because the mark of the beast is not presented yet. The famine haven't happened yet. The race riot haven't happened yet. The Antichrist ain't even haven't appeared yet. They didn't even have your it's just the beginning and stuff with the monkey pops and the so-called COVID, and shit like that. And you know how they sensitive they get by that. And it's almost I'll talk about that later. I'll finna bring something up, but I don't want to bring it up in this damn topic and stuff. About function yourself. About functioning yourself. Staying focused on yourself, not that prideful way, but focus on yourself spiritually and stuff. Because a lot of people spiritually tired, including myself. I'm just tired, period. But it's long suffering, and I have faith in Yahweh to the T. Some people have doubts, but I don't have doubts. It wouldn't matter if I die today and stuff. And cause yeah, whatever it's murder by a gun, murder by a machete or sword, or murder by nobody to somebody, or dying a deep sleep and stuff. And yeah. And when I did my testimony, I did it for Yahweh. I didn't do it for man or do it for any brothers in the real truth and stuff. I did it for Yahweh and did it for me as well. And I been wanting to come out with it. I just ain't know when I was gonna do it. And what I confessed about, and my testimony about, I did die and come back, and this is my 5th time it's happened. It's been happening to me since 2019, and then it happened to me like a month and a half ago, close to a month and a half ago. Yeah. And I'm not lying about this. You don't have to believe me. You can call me crazy. You don't have to sit up and listen to my shows and stuff. Because I don't have to lie to gain audience or try to have folks to follow me and all that stuff. I'm telling you the honest Yahweh's truth and stuff. I know what happened to me, so I just want to just bring that up. I don't think nobody People might think I'm um, a lunatic, crazy, stupid, or retarded, and stuff like that. That's fine because I've been called everything under the damn book of child of Yahweh. I've been called this, I've been called that, I've been called, a lot of things. And words don't hurt me and stuff. And don't follow that on sticks and stones might break my bone, but words can't hurt me. Words can kill you, and it can heal you and stuff. It can heal you and can kill you too. Your mouth can be the trigger sometimes. Your mouth can be the weapon sometimes. Did you know that? Because we move mountains. Your body work is a mountain, and you can move mountains by your telepathy. I bet you didn't know that. Some people don't know that, but some people do know that. hmm Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, and yeah, like, and at the same time, um, negativity brings failure because you always got negative to say about anybody and stuff. You have negative energy, and you don't want to get rid of bad habits or what you're craving and stuff, and get rid of bad habits or your attitude and stuff, and just want to do you're doing the same thing you've been doing 5 or 10, 15 years ago, and you rely on that just one source of activity and stuff, you will fail. And when you already fail for real, you don't realize it until it's over for you, until you lose everything. And I went through that before too. I lost everything before and stuff like that. But the Most High keep picking me back up, picking me back up, picking me back up, because I didn't stop. I tried until I to succeed. I tried and I tried and I tried. I wrestle with it and succeed spiritually, not that crazy shit you watch on television. Not that. That's only for a season. That's only for a season. And yeah, that's only for a season. Yeah. And hold on. No, I'm still talking. Um, yeah. This show is brought to you by yours truly, King Y Vessel, aka YAH'S Vessel. If you don't know how to pronounce my name, and I always gotta repeat this, just call me YAH'S Vessel. If you can't pronounce that, call me Y Vessel. Or if you can't pronounce Y Vessel, just call me YV. It'll be easy for you and stuff. I'll accept it. And it been getting a lot of play. My radio show been getting play, but I'm more known on all poetry and known for being an author, a public figure and stuff, and doing positive things the best way a positive person can be. Cause I used to be on that negative side too. Thought everything was just bad, everything just this and that. But in a sense, it is bad, but you can't make it out of good in a way because no matter how much you try to make it good, it'll let you down. I know there's a cursed generation, hopeless life, But you can adapt to it by doing positive activities and positive things as a whole. Don't let people tear you down into believing that everything gonna be alright. No, it ain't. Quit letting people tell you that it ain't gonna, you shouldn't be doing that. You should just stick to what you're doing right now. No, you got to do more. You got to do more. Not that damn working hard shit. That's a slave mentality. Not that shit. We ain't got to do better. We ain't got to work harder. That's bullshit. That's an old black folks saying. Stop that nonsense. You work, you work, you work, and build your money, save your money, and do something else. Do something on your own. Create your own and stuff. Hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. You don't get out of this with a clean slate. Only way you get out of this is through the universe and the archangels is watching over you and know who you are. Where you got your natural afro, your natural hair, your follicles, and the pores of your afro and your because you know who you are and stuff. And we had all type of hair, afros, puffs, braids, popcorn, twists, locks, and all type of hairstyle, and all the other nation copied off us and stuff like that. And we way too strong. They can't take us all out. They could try, but they too old. They old, and they think they still rule the world because they digital money or they constituents and stuff, and they think they of this one world order and stuff, and this executive order and all that shit. Uh-huh. And all of them failed you, but you still rely on the so-called government intelligence because you're still in the matrix. You still rely on the system because you don't think you're worthy of anything, which most of y'all ain't worthy of Yahweh, and you're not worthy of the system. You ain't worth anything more than being in the system, systematic. Yeah. And no matter how much we tell you this, you still gonna go back around and say, "Oh, I need to do this, I need to do that." Well, I thought this was gonna work, but this ain't working. But I'm trying to do this, but this ain't working. You down yourself too much. That's negative energy. Come back to the universe. Not come back to the universe. Come to the universe and let the universe provide for you. Yeah, that's how I'm making it. I don't rely on the system, systematic and stuff. Now you got some things got something to do with government activities and systematic and shit like that, and symbolic and all that. But but you do that and you take advantage of it, and then you do something else on your own. Cause the Hebrew man is supposed to only work for somebody for at least close to 7 years, but I mean 6 years. But after that 7 year, he should be working on his own, and the person that he worked it for to buy him land and pay his bills, and he take it from there. That's what they're supposed to do, but now they want you to work 100 years, 2,000 years, forever and ever. Keep you in that working dollar mind. Oh, it's about to get that money, about to get that money. If as long as it's about that money, it's long about and shackling your ass in slavery and stuff. And then long as it's about, okay, we had them in slavery, picking up cotton for free. Now we're gonna have them in slavery. We're gonna throw some FRNs throw the dollar at them, make them work for a little something to nothing, or make them second to none, or make them work for a little chump change, and we still got them in control in shekels in the mind, shekels in the body, shekels in the soul. Are you getting me now? Are you getting me now? Yeah. As long as we can get them on that stock market, as long as we can get them on that cryptocurrency, that Bitcoin, and acting like they think they're multi-millionaires, that we keep telling them in the system they're gonna come back. We're gonna keep playing with it. We're gonna keep shutting it down. It's going down, going up, going down. You see how they play with you? You see how they fuck with you in your mental mindset, and then they fuck with you in the physical. Or if you don't do this, if you don't do such and such, we'll take your resource, and you'll be on the streets homeless physically. You be out them doors, sleeping in your cars and stuff physically. You see how you see how they get you coming and going. You see how they playing this mindset on you, this victim mindset on you. You see how they fuck with you in the head. That's called a mentality. It's called a slave mentality. It's called picking your brain and see these motherfuckers get it. They got the metric. See they thinking outside the box. As long as they thinking dumb, stupid, and retarded and delusional, we got them in the palm of our hands. Yes, boss, we got them upon them. Yeah, yeah, yes, sir, boss. Yes, sir, boss. You got me upon my hand, boss. Boss man, yeah, 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 boss man, yeah. We cleaning up like you said, Mr. Boss man and stuff. And it's like, buddy, what's going on between that color guy right there, that guy right there, that big strong masculine guy there? Oh man, boss man, he different. He he different. He don't say too much. He's quiet. He don't say much to anybody. He just do his job, get paid, get on out of there. Well, we gotta have a little talk with him. Bud, I heard you're doing good work, but you're antisocial. And then it'd be like, why is she asking me this or asking such and such this? Um, okay, we just wanna make sure you're okay, bud. You're okay, bud. And then you be like, what the hell? There gotta be some Uncle Tom talking, or Sambo, some Uncle Tom talking, or Sambo, one of the two. And then you wonder why that that nobody don't wanna be around, you don't wanna be around your own kind like that. Even at these jobs, these retail stores, grocery stores, or transit system, and all that stuff, um, airports and all that stuff, because they gonna want to be the one to sell you out and tell the boss man on you, Mister Buddy and stuff. And yeah, that's why I don't recommend just working around just my people all the way, because that shit that it's gonna be negative. It's gonna be a negative failure. I mean, negativity brings failure, but positivity brings greatness. Do you want to be great, or you want to be a failure? Do you want to be positive or negative all your life? hmm Positive, negative all your life. A lot of people want to stay in their comfort zone, and that's another problem. You got to get out your comfort zone. You got to start moving somewhere. You got to start doing something with yourself. You got to start. You got to start adapting to other things besides being around your surroundings all your life, the same surroundings all your life and stuff. And as long as you're comfortable with that, you'll never get nowhere in life. You never get nowhere in life and stuff. And you never get nowhere in life. So, with that being said, and just listen to this show and download as much as you can. Mm-hmm. Download as much as you can. And yeah, if you got comments and stuff, if you're coming on other radio shows, might can't get to you right away. But if you did a comment, just comment on Spreaker here, or just email me at yvvessel3@gmail.com. I know I repeat myself when I say that, and I'm kind of tired of repeating myself on that one. That case either. If you want to write to me. You don't. You just don't. Mm-hmm. Not sad or anything. I'm just saying. But yeah. You be on that positive note. To the 1/3 out there, there's 1/3 of Hebrews and the 1/3 of Israelites and the 10% of Gentile all ethnicity. And once again, not just so-called Caucasian individuals. It's the 5% so-called Arab individuals, the so-called 5% or the Asians individuals, the 10% of so-called Mexican individuals, the 10% of so-called Latino individuals, the 10% of the so-called Puerto Rican individuals, the 10% of the so-called African individuals, and the 10% of so-called Navy Indians individuals, and the 10% of the so-called biracial individuals. That's Gentiles of all ethnicity, not just so-called Caucasian individuals and stuff. That 10% of Gentiles all ethnicity. That I pray that you achieve. I pray that you elevate, and I pray that you strive. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, Yahweh Elohim, Son, Yahweh Ben Yahweh, the revolutionary Messiah, and the 7 archangels. Not them archangels names they gave us in literature, because they ain't their names. So yeah, and let the universe guide you and protect you. And if you have family, protect your family as well. Not just saying it just to be saying it on radio and stuff, on air, off the air, whatever. Not to say it to just get brownie points. Not to say it just to damn make myself look good and make myself like getting all the credit and stuff. And stuff like that. So yeah, I mean it from the bottom of my mind and my telepathy. And I put that on Yahweh being Yahweh and Father Yah. And yeah. And this also gonna be a inspirational show. I always do some inspirational shows or inspirational poems and stuff. And yeah, and stay tuned for more. Stay tuned for more. Yeah. Something more. Yeah. Stay tuned for more and stuff. Um, and the universe favor those that's trying and stuff, and and long ways to go, long suffering, but we're gonna come out with great substance. Yeah, I know the biblical man was tired teaching and stuff, and the current brothers today that's teaching and stuff, and include myself, I'm kind of tired of teaching too, into a sense of telling Nicopoos, but not the word of Yahweh. And I had to repeat myself and reiterate again. Not tired of the teaching the word of Yahweh, but teaching people that don't really want to listen for real like that. Maybe it ain't my time yet. Maybe I'm doing it too early. Maybe I'm doing it too late. I never know. But too many stiff-necked people. And then I see why Paul had taught the Gentiles instead of the Hebrews, because the Hebrew didn't want to hear it till Paul started teaching the Gentiles, like Simon Peter did with Cornelius and stuff in the book of Acts. What Paul did in the book of Acts and the book of Roman and stuff like that. And it said you taking the food out of Peter from Paul, taking the money out of Peter from Paul and stuff like that. And so yeah. Hmm. Yeah. And we're going yeah, yeah. And I said it before, and I said it like 1 or 2 times on my radio show. The the people that gonna more listen to me more, because it seems like it's heading that way. It seems like it's heading that way and stuff. It's heading that way. It's heading that way. And yeah, yeah. I talked about something everything on my speaker. I know I talked about something everything in my poetry and stuff. And believe it or not, I'm getting a lot of downloads to be a rookie to the radio show and stuff. And a lot of people don't like my vipeness. A lot of people don't like my rawness, my roughness, my ruggedness. They might think I'm rough around the edges. They might think I got an attitude problem. I might be a little aggressive, a little too aggressive and too honest and too direct and blunt and too nonchalant. And and you can label me that and stuff. You might came from, or you might think I came from a broken home, which most black men came from a broken home. Most black men. Um, Not making excuses about it, because we're in a cursed land. We're in a strange land that is not ours and stuff. So we didn't have to come here. Yahweh brought us here to learn a lesson because we didn't want to hearken to the 614 laws, statutes and commandments and stuff. And we still don't want to, well, so-called black people still don't want to follow the 614 laws, statutes, and commandments and stuff. Now, I'm following the laws that command to the best of my ability. I'm following all 614 laws that command to the best of my ability. And I know we can't follow it all. I can't follow it all. Because we in the land that ain't ours. Once we get in our land, getting our land and stuff, through the portals and stuff where Yahweh wanted to work at again. But it might not be Africa. It definitely ain't gonna be Israel and stuff. Because Israel is a cursed land right now. And Africa, they trying to colonize that and stuff like that. And Africa got 50 continents and stuff, over 50 continents and stuff like that. And America is a corporation. It's not a country. It's a so-called country. It's more of a corporation. Foreign countries, third world countries, third world war, and foreign areas are considered continents and stuff like that. And so we I'm yeah on this again on this so-called Saturday, October 29th, 2022, pre-record. But I did it last night Friday. Did it last night Friday, or last evening Friday. But it's a Saturday pre-record show. But I did it yesterday and stuff. So you'll get this tomorrow if y'all sees fit. And it ain't no excuse for y'all not to listen to these shows. Listen to my show or other brother shows on Spreaker or Instagram or TikTok or any other place that speaking positivity and stuff and trying to keep it positive, keep it humble, keep it upright, uplifted, and encouragement and stuff, and enlightening your mind, your pineal glass, your pineal mind, your light bulb and stuff with the third eye. Yes, the third eye is spiritual too. It ain't wicked. And we ain't talking about that damn Egyptology crap. We talking about the third eye of spirituality, of the spiritual realm. Because we are spiritual beings and stuff. And I know you think I'm crazy and you don't believe this, but we'll see what's what sooner or later. And it's just on time to wake up and escape this matrix and think outside the box. But it might be too controversial for you, and you scared, and it might spook you a little bit, and you just do you, and do it for you. Don't wait till somebody else do it, and then you want to do it and stuff like that. And all the glory, all the praise goes to Father Yahweh, Son Yahweh, the 7 angels and the 400 million sign angels. Shabbat Shalom, Yah Vessel, on this Saturday, October 22nd, 2020. Shalom, Barakatah, favor and peace.